girl code. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
guys.
Okay, so now that you guys have finished the reading, how about you go ahead and write originality reigns at the top of your paper, because we always want to keep our work unique. It makes it spicy. Anyways, we're going to do a free write number 4. We're going to talk a little bit about work. We've been talking about what work looks like for Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman. So now we're going to see what you guys think of work. So the prompt for this free write is it better to love your work or work for practicality? I'm going to give you 5 minutes and then go ahead and just write what you think about it, but I want you to use evidence. So let's use evidence from a book we've read, and then does someone else want to give me a resource we can use? Katrina?
Are you allowed to use personal story?
Absolutely, and then anyone else? We need a third one, as if we're writing an essay. Yeah, Lori?
Can we talk about another book we've read in class so far?
Go for it. Okay, 5 minutes.
I think it is better to work for practicality at first so that you can pay your rent, but then when you are older you should do something you love. Right now I'm a babysitter and I don't love it, but it's good so I can have extra money to do things that I do love to do. Later on, after college, I want to get a job that's practical so that I can buy a house and that I can do fun things after I'm done with work. But later on, when I have a real job after that, I want to be something that I love to do.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Now, did anyone notice anything in particular about Katrina's paragraph that you liked before we move on to the next part? Yes, Lauren.
I really liked how she brought in her mom and dad.
Okay.
I think that makes it a little bit more relatable.
Very good. All right, thank you for sharing. Go ahead and take a seat. So now we're going to move on to kind of the meat of that paragraph. And I was noticing as I was reading your guys' essays, you're kind of lacking the meat of your essay, the thing that guides the reader. I don't know if you guys know what the powerhouse of the cell is in biology. Does anyone?
Mitochondria!
Yes, awesome. So what we're looking for is a thesis. A thesis is the powerhouse of your essay. Go ahead and repeat this after me. The thesis is the powerhouse of the essay.
The thesis is the powerhouse of the essay.
Okay, awesome. And then one more time.
The thesis is the powerhouse of the essay.
Now, does anyone think they know what that might mean? Yes, Lori.
Well, I think you have a thesis because it answers the question that you're responding to in your essay. So that's why it's kind of like the powerhouse.
Yeah, awesome. So Lauren's right. I think of it like a table of contents, and it lays out the what, how, and why of your essay. The first step of the thesis is the what. You're answering your question interesting and clearly, giving the reader what they're about to read and what the thesis is talking about. So does anyone know what the what of this prompt is? Yeah, Katrina.
The question of is it better if you love it or is it better if it's practical?
Yeah, awesome. So that's what it's asking, and then what would someone's answer be? Willow?
They would either answer if it's better to love it or better for it to be practical.
Yeah, now what would your answer be?
I would say that it's better to be practical.
Okay, so there we have our what. We always start our what with rewording that prompt to make it easier to understand. So words like practicality are sometimes difficult. So that's when you could say for money. Practicality, it's practical to make money. So you always want to do that to help you understand your stance on an issue. So now we'll move to the how. For your how, you take the what and you figure out how to answer that what. Does that make sense? So your how would be evidence supporting why Willow thinks it's better to work for practicality. The how also, like I said, is the contents of your essay. And you never want to directly say them, but hint at them, because then the reader will keep reading. And then we have what I call the linking thesis pieces, or why. The why actually is putting it all together. Take your how, and you link it with your what, answering your question, and you put it at the end of your introductory paragraph and have it transition into your first body paragraph. Is you want it to be interesting and clear. So by keeping it interesting, you're being original and keeping it to your own ideas, offer something different, because not every reader wants to read the same thesis over and over again. So why don't we go ahead and write a thesis to this prompt and come back in 3 minutes.